As the lights went down in the studio, the famous theme tune of the Kelly Clarkson program started to play. A lively enthusiasm coursed through the crowd, symbolic of the infectious energy that has come to define this hit talk show today. Viewers were unaware was not your average episode. The event was shaping up to be both moving and unforgettable. A very special person was ready to take over hosting duties from Kelly Clarkson, the adored performer and Grammy winner. The Sanders daughter, River Rose. Kelly entered the stage with her signature flair as the studio erupted in cheers. In spite of her hectic schedule, she radiated with joy as she waved to the crowd in an attire that was both fashionable and comfortable. Illuminating the space, "Thank you for visiting the Kelly Clarkson Show." With a beaming expression and sparkling eyes, she said, "Today is going to be a little different." Kelly's infectious smile highlighted more than just her passion for presenting. In it, the mother-daughter trip was alluded at. Today, she was finally giving one of her children the spotlight for a special takeover, and she had always joked about how vibrant and outspoken they were. With a dramatic gesture toward the side stage, she continued, "Please welcome my daughter, ladies and gentlemen, Rose River Rose." As the adorable young girl River waltzed onto the platform holding a stack of multicolored index cards, the audience went wild with shouts. River had dazzling eyes and a head full of bouncing curls. Looking just like her glitzy mom, she strode boldly onto the platform and waved to the crowd. Everyone was enchanted by River's undeniable magnetism when she was just 8 years old. The pleased mother leaned down by her daughter's side and murmured, "Remember, all you have to do is be yourself and enjoy yourself." Without wasting a second, River seized the microphone, her little frame barely reaching the podium's height. "Greetings, everyone. My name is River Rose, and I am here today to serve as your host," she said while smiling broadly at the crowd. "Here you are at my chat show." With the joy of the occasion filling the studio, the audience burst into laughter and cheers. "Welcome, my first visitor," River declared with a little trembling but enthusiastic voice. "My mommy, Kelly Clarkson." Kelly then snuck off stage to check at her daughter through the curtains, grinning proudly like a mother. Kelly returned to the stage, this time acting nervously with a cheeky eye roll. River invited her mom to sit down with her at the little desk that was prepared for the younger host. Kelly sat cross-legged beside River, leaning in with a playful curiosity, and joined her. "Mom, what's your favorite snack?" River inquired, her face betraying her sincere curiosity. "Oh, that's simple," Kelly said while tapping her finger on her chin as if considering the age's greatest culinary conundrum. "Cookie bars made with chocolate chips." River grinned and said, "Well, we should definitely eat those while we host." River persisted in her inquiries on the experience of fame after their laughter subsided. In an effort to put her daughter at ease in the unexpected limelight, Kelly responded to everyone with candor and kindness, sharing anecdotes from her upbringing. As River's face brightened with delight, Kelly regaled the audience with memories of her youth, when she would sing into hairbrushes in her bedroom, daydreaming of the stages she would one day perform on. The crowd was enthralled by the touching conversation between the mother and daughter. Everyone watching felt a connection to the real love they shared, which brought back memories of the basic pleasures of family. As River was starting to acquire steam, she unveiled the next section. Unexpected visitor time. As if conjuring a spell, she wildly moved her hands. "Who could it be?" Her eyebrows wriggled hilariously as she squealed in fake suspense. John Legend and Dua Lipa were among Kelly's pals and other musicians who emerged when the rear doors burst open. Smiling broadly, the audience burst into applause as the performers made their way onto the stage. "Oh my goodness, I've never heard of such a fantastic surprise." River was obviously pleased. "Is my mama someone you know?" Directly, she questioned them. "Join us in our song," River inquired, her anticipation evident in her sparkling eyes. Out of nowhere, a jam session broke out among the three musicians. They all pitched in, showing off their individual skills. While Duo blasted out an energetic pop song and Kelly enchanted the audience with her amazing voice, John sang out a moving ballad. In the midst of this musical hug, River swirled and sang along, her genuine delight contagious and touching the hearts of those who heard her. After the unexpected performance concluded, River looked around at the audience and said, "See, isn't my mom the best?" The crowd exploded in shouts, matching the feeling expressed by River while the guests nodded in agreement. After the musical interlude, River decided it was time for the making portion, which she loved doing at home with her mom. Friendship bracelets are on the agenda. Her delight was palpable as she made the announcement and then proceeded to teach the audience the rope-knotting fundamentals. Weaves into exquisite designs they began making with Kelly's and the guest artist's assistance, and before long, the stage was burst into laughter as they shared anecdotes of their friendship while trying to manufacture the bracelets. In order to keep the section moving forward, River included a quick-fire round. Tell me your favorite color. 10 seconds. Pretty quick, right? With a cheeky smile, she challenged after Kelly, John and Dua took turns going, and they all tried, while laughing uncontrollably, to recall the sequence. Because everyone was having so much fun, the crowd went wild with applause. Laughter, imagination, and a good amount of foolishness pervaded the atmosphere. As River held up her colorful bracelet, a symbol of love and friendship, she was beaming with pride. Her success was greatly celebrated. River, who had been dominating the show's talks all day, thought it was time for a more serious part as the day wore on. "Okay, you guys," she said, her tone changing, "what do you think we should do to make the world a better place?" She wanted to reflect the teachings she had heard her mom talk about critical topics in her own manner. Her sincerity was appreciated by the visitors who grinned. Unusually insightful, John gave a speech on kindness, highlighting the power of tiny gestures to have a great impact. Kelly interjected with a remark about the wonders of love and acceptance, while Deus remarked on the significance of representation and the power of art to foster togetherness. As the talk progressed, the crowd remained transfixed, realizing that River's inquiries were genuine. They were impressed by her ability to start conversations about important issues and her desire to learn from others' experiences, even though she was rather old. Looking into the camera with conviction, River said, "Remember everyone, no matter how small you are, you can always do something to help others." This was her last statement before the piece ended. River decided to wrap up the event after a string of touching moments and humorous games. With a slight crumple, she rose from her attractive stance, clutching the stack of colorful index cards she had been perusing. She cheerfully thanked the audience for tuning in to her chat show, adding, "I had the time of my life and I hope you did too. Who are my next guests going to be?" She quickly added, "Please return to watch my show again," before her mom could answer. Along those lines, today is the day to shower your mom with extra cookies and cuddles. After hearing River's performance, the crowd went crazy, yelling out, "We love River." During the scene, Kelly embraced her daughter tightly as the cameras rolled. Her eyes gleamed with satisfaction as she murmured, "You were absolutely incredible." As River's cheeks flushed with joy, she grinned and said, "I just wanted everyone to know you're the best mom." With the last note of the theme song playing, River embraced her fiercely and said, "I love you." As the stage lights went out, the crowd rose to their feet and erupted in a raucous. As a symbol of their unique connection, Kelly and River's loving waves conveyed warmth and affection. With the crowd starting to lose interest and the crew starting to disperse, Kelly and River reveled in the unforgettable moment they had just made together, laughing softly. They and the others that tuned in couldn't help but feel the excitement of the occasion. In a world that may often seem chaotic, Kelly's choice to let her daughter shine was an inspiration to many. It highlighted the significance of family creativity and the value of being yourself. Not only did River's spirit and laughter celebrate the delights of childhood, but it also rejoiced in the legacy she was starting to create with her mother. After all, chatting with celebrities and putting on spectacular performances were just a small part of what it meant to be a host. It was also about making people laugh and sharing happiness. Amidst the light-hearted mischief, creative teamwork, and heartfelt contemplation, in addition to her role as co-host, River also provided a fascinating lesson to the audience. Love, creativity, and the wonder of life, when shared with those we care about, are the things that really matter in life and offer us the most joy.